Okay, last day we were discussing about the society and impact of ICT in society. And there actually we have discussed about the recent technologies that have impressed the community, the recent ICT technologies. So those are so impressive and those have added a real value to the society. We just discussed about that. And then we have discussed about some social issues like plagiarism, fraud, theft, and data, confidential data disclosure, I think we just discussed last day. And also we discussed what are the physical and logical security measurements that we can take. Today we have to discuss about malware, so which is known as malicious software, or in other terms, harmful software, or in other terms, hateful or disruptive software. Like those software basically once you put or once this software infected, so it may damage our computer hardware and software resources. That is the nature of this software. Basically, it is intentionally, purposefully or intentionally damaging our hardware resources. That is the nature of this malicious software. Before we begin, I would like to do a small demonstration on this. And to do that, you need to share your screen. So is it possible to share the screen? If so, please do that. Otherwise, please tell me, then we can skip that part and move to the text part. Move to the next part. So can you just share the screen if possible? Okay, then I think it's impossible. Then let's move to the this one, right? But it's better if you can share, then, because we have to do the practical. We could have done the practical, so that will give you better exposure to this harmful nature or hateful nature of the software. Anyway, so let's skip that part. But I have done that in singular medium class. What you can do is you can just go through and watch the videos. Okay, so what it can do. So please, you can read it out. Just go through these things one by one and understand what kind of damage it can cause. Okay, the nature is basically, right? Okay, so let's go through. Okay, it can basically, it is misusing the computer resources. It can damage computer hardware, and it can basically harm the computer hardware and software and also data, right? So basically, when there is an infection, when there's a virus infection, right? So when there's a virus infection, basically, so our computer will slow down because it is using our memory and it is using our processing power in unwanted manner. So due to that, our computer can slow down and it may function miserably, like it's doing some magical stuff. We expect computer to do something, but computer do something else. So behaving miserably, unexpected way. Right? Then the next thing is, it can malfunction, or like, so there is also the miserable behavior or unexpected behavior, malfunctioning of software, damage in software, data theft, like weaving our or maybe obtaining our sensitive data, destruction, or basically encrypting data. So we cannot sometimes we cannot install some other software. Our computer is not functioning properly. Some functionalities are stopped or lagging, or maybe it's not working. Internet connection is not properly working. Likewise, or our computer is always running with the overloaded processors. The fan is always running because heavy usage of the processor. Those are some examples for this virus infections, how you can. Okay, so then there are few type of viruses that we need to know. Okay, so basically few type of malicious software. Why I'm always like, I also misuse the word virus. Commonly, I'm referring to all these stuff as virus, but that is not true really, because like why? This is like calling paracetamol, all categories of paracetamol as Panadol. අපි අර පුරුදු වෙලා ඉන්නෝනේ හැම පැරසිටමෝල් જાතියකටම පෙනඩෝල් කියන්න බෑනේ. මෙතනත් ඒ වගේ තමයි. අර පෙනඩෝල් කියන එක අපිට පුරු වෙලා ඉන්න අපි කියනවා පෙනඩෝල් බිවන හරියට. But Panadol is only a brand. ඒ වගේ තමයි virus is only a certain category, but commonly all these are belongs to malicious software, malware. ඔක්කොටම malware කියලා කියන්නේ virus කියන්නේ එක category එකක් විතරයි. Okay. Then what computer virus does similar to, okay, think about the coronavirus. Once it is infected, right? Once it is infected, the coronavirus is infected. So our body is malfunctioning. Our body will get heat. And then another thing is like basically processors will slow down. And another thing is basically our activities will slow down. We will get fever, headache, and different other symptoms, right? Maybe we cannot eat properly. Those things are there. Those are the possibilities. Similar to that, when a virus infect to a computer will also behave same way. So unexpected behavior, memory loss, or those things can be there. And another important thing is, so when coronavirus infected, so why we isolate? Because there is a higher potential to that to spread. There is a higher potential to that to spread some other people, right? So similar to that, when virus infected to a computer, it can be infected to some other computers, or maybe storage devices, some other devices from that computer. When an infected computer is there, we have to be careful with that infected computer, because if you plug a pen drive, it will copy. It might copy. When we connect that to a network, it might spread over the network. So that spreading part can be there. Again, අපිට virus එකක් ආවම අපේ ඇඟේට infect වෙලා අපෙන් අනිත් අයට බෝ වෙනවා වගේ, computer එකට virus එකක් ආවම computer එකට infect වෙලා computer එකෙන් අනිත් computers වලට යන්න බොහෝ ඉඩ තියෙනවා. ඒ තමයි virus වල හැටි. ඒ වගේම එයා අපිව slow down කරනවා, අපේ processes නවත්තනවා හෝ අඩු කරනවා. ඒ වගේම අපිට කරදරකාරී විදිහට හැසිරෙනවා. ඕවා තමයි වෙන දේ. And worm. As name implies, worm, so I think you have seen real worms. When one worm comes, it will quadruple. It will basically double, triple. Likewise, it will spread rapidly. And they can අපි හිතමු කෑමකට හරි නැත්නම් මොන හරි පළතුරකට හරි එක්කෙනෙක් ගියොත් එයා අනිත් ඔක්කොටම පැතිරිගෙන එයා ගොඩ එයාගේ ජෙනරේෂන් එක හදන. පැතිරෙනවා විතරක් නෙමෙයි. එක්කෙනෙක් දෙන්නෙක් විතරක් නෙමෙයි, එයා ගොඩ ලොකු ප්‍රමාණයක් එයාගේ ජෙනරේෂන් එක බෝ කරනවා. ඒ වගේ තමයි මේ worms. When this worm get infected, or when this worm is basically there in a computer, it will also infect right? It will basically get infected, and not only that, it will spread. Okay, then spyware. Actually, here there is a mistake in a note. I think this is either by mistake or some other thing. Spyware, we have to Trojan horse here. Actually, spyware is a software which is spying, which is trying to collect information or spying. Right? Spyware is basically trying to collect sensitive information. Right? Sensitive information, or maybe basically bank details, maybe passwords, usernames, like it is trying to spy on us. But here in this one, Pute, this one is basically Trojan horse is something else. I have explained this Trojan story to you before. And if you cannot remember, let me recall that story. So there was a war. This war was between this Greece and another country. As I remember, there is a basically Greek Trojan horse constructed. It's not mentioned here, but there is a nice movie on that. So Trojan horse is kind of a wooden horse. So what has happened there? They are like here, you can see. So this wooden horse was sent as a gift. Actually, there was a war between two parties, right? There was a war between two parties, and one party won the war. Actually, the party who won the war was really happy and was celebrating that. So similar to our story, right? We were really happy, enthusiastic, and we were enjoying the wars, thinking that, all right, we won, now everything is over and we can be happy. But that is not true. So secretly, these enemies or the other parties who lose the war, what they have planned to send a horse as a gift. But inside this horse, there were soldiers. But those soldiers were hidden inside that and no one could see them. So the winners were really proud and they accepted this horse as a gift. They were happy about that. They were happy that they were sent a gift for winning the war and celebrating that. And after the celebration at the night, everyone was sleeping after their dinner and the drinking session. Everyone was sleeping, so they were not in the proper consciousness. What has happened then? These enemy soldiers, they came out from the horse, attacked the city, and captured all the people in the city. So there were only few, but they have opened the gate to others to come and captured the city. That was the story behind this Trojan horse. Actually, what is really happening in the computer when a Trojan horse gets infected? A Trojan horse will come to our computer as a useful software. It's coming as a useful software. When a useful software comes, we believe it. We will install it into our computer, thinking that this software will do some good things for us. For an example, think like this. If you get Windows 12 unofficial release, something like that, you are interested in trying it. So maybe still Microsoft has not released that, but when you see that notice in the internet, Windows 12 unofficial version, free, 60 days, you are interested in downloading that and installing it in your computer, which is a fake. Sometimes the software will work, the operating system will work. It is some kind of modified operating system, maybe Windows 11, a modified version. You will install and enjoy the facilities or the fascinating nature of that. Meanwhile, a hidden Trojan is planted inside the Windows 12. So this fake software installation, that can be one. Or maybe they are giving this as a track to you. Then you will think, by installing this track, software tracking is illegal, but people are doing that because the licensing fees are really, really high. They don't want to buy the license. instead of buying a license, they will use a track. Track is basically a small piece of software which will illegally give you a license to use. So that illegal license will will show your software as legitimate by blocking the actual owner of the software by checking this, and also due to that you will believe that the software works fine, but actually speaking, these tracks or these small pieces of software may have a hidden Trojan inside that. So that is most of the, okay, let's see Windows 11 track for an example. Windows 11 track. So there are a lot of websites providing this Windows 11 track. Let's say download. I'll try something like, I don't need this, but I'm just showing. Okay, let's see, somebody has, this is Microsoft. Surely not from the Microsoft. Microsoft will not sell that like in their back door. Okay, let's see, there are some. Okay, this is illegal work, but I'm not going to track Windows because I'm not using that. Well, let's take Windows features. Who said features? Track. I need the track, not the features. Sorry, track. Yeah, I got some activator, something like that. So these are mostly illegitimate sites. Display a lot of advertisements, unwanted stuff, etc., etc. And okay, this is they are releasing some stuff. Let's try to download this. Isn't it downloaded? Is it okay? Still not. Yes. Okay, it's downloaded. You can see a small software is downloaded. And I'll keep this. I'll keep this. Can I discard this? Chrome has blocked, thinking that it is. So it's already like like this is already identified by my operating system, and it's blocked, and my not operating system, my browser, it has blocked it. See something else. Windows, some other version. I just want to show you. Let's say Windows 7 cracks, some old version, maybe. Okay, let's try for that. Mostly this has downloaded a virus, right? Mostly this has downloaded this one. This shows Windows 11 activator. Let's download that, and you can see, okay, it's having a password. Mostly why it's coming with a password, then a virus guard cannot check that. Here again, it is identified as zip, commonly downloaded, may be dangerous. Let me keep that in my computer. Now I'm going to unzip that using this password that they have provided. It's unarchived using the password. Why there's a password? Mostly because then the virus guards cannot check inside this folder. That is why there is a password. Okay, this is exe file. Anyway, it's not going to run in my computer. So let me check this with virus total website. Just want to show mostly these kind of tools are having Trojans inside. Let me check this file now. I'm checking, uploading, checking. And you can see most of these antivirus software from this site detected this as different hack tools, riskware, hack tool, activator, agent, Trojan or hacking tool, keygen, hack tool, mostly hack tools, it's designing that as hack tool. Some are detected as a Trojan, malicious anyway, riskware, hack tool, malware, hack tool, activator, track, keygen, Trojan. Okay, this is how it is identified. That is the nature, right? Inside that there can be hidden tools, hidden software which will expose our sensitive information to the outside world. That is why, okay, I'm going to delete that. I don't need this tool anymore because I'm anyway not using this. So let me erase all this stuff. done. Okay, now just think, right? So we have identifies, understood this as a Trojan, as a damaging tool. It is actually inside a legitimate program, some illegitimate program inside the legitimate program. That is what the Trojan is. And that is anyway harmful. That is not spyware. We cannot call that spyware. So that is wrong. Why we can call that? It's not only a spyware. It is basically a hidden malicious tool inside a legitimate tool. That is not spy. We cannot call like that. I think there is something going wrong. There's something wrong in this note. It's not correct. Adware. Adware is basically, as name implies, it displays advertisements. It continuously displays advertisements. Try to motivate you to buy that, or try to motivate you to buy or use their service, try to motivate you to click on that, and basically by clicking that, they are trying to increase their viewing rate or the promotional rate or maybe the access statistics. They are trying to promote their products, one or more products to their advertisements. Actually, by doing that, they will earn money. But that thing is annoying to you because you are continuously seeing the advertisement, which is unwanted. Right? That is kind of annoying thing. So that is what the adware is. You cannot say it's not harmful. It is using our resources. But the thing is, it's not intentionally damaging the things, but it's using our resources, misusing it. Bots. These are automated bots or the robots, robot tools or automated tools, doing various things. This can be for the various purposes: automated clicking, automated message sending, automated information collection, spying, automated message generating. A lot of things can be done using bots. It depends. You cannot say both are used to collect personal information through internet. This is all our book. Pathetic. Bots are used to collect personal information through internet messages and communications. My God, this is wrong. This is wrong. This is totally wrong. So software bots can be used for many purposes. Right? So let me show you. I need to prove that this is wrong. Software bots. Software bots are not viruses even sometimes. Right? Software bot is a type of software agent service, software project management, software engineering. The bot has identity and potentially personalized aspect in order to serve their stakeholders. Right? You can see software bot is not even a virus. So let's read the Wikipedia article about software bot. The software bot is a type of software agent that service or software project management, software engineering. The software bot has identity and potentially personalized aspect in order to serve their stakeholders. Software bots are often compose software services and provide an alternative user interface. In some time, bots are not necessary convention. Some bots are typically used to execute tasks, suggest action, enable, engage in dialogue, promote social and cultural aspects of software project. The term bot is derived from robot. That is correct. That is the only correct thing in your book. However, robot act in a physical world, the software bot act on the digital space. Some software bots are designed to behave as chatbots. So innocent chatbots. The chatbots la pallala virus but not all chatbots are software bots. Discuss the past and future software bot. Okay, you can just go through that. Software bots are used to support development activities. It's for the automation, right? So this is the taxonomy and classification. So based on the type, software bots are different. So based on the direction, so whether it is or input out, based on the guidance, based on the predictability. So chatbot is one type of bot, not just the bot. So there are different type of bots. Useful bots are there. Software bot is basically a threat. Right here, some software bots are harmful. Some software bots are harmful. So some software bots are used by the hackers to intentionally damage. Here, actually, bots. This is the only correct word here, right? So don't believe them. This is a National Institute of Education. Maybe I don't know whether this is inspected by them or not, but this don't believe them. So this is false. I cannot say I'm telling 100% proof. The reason is the IT world is gradually updating. Time to time it is changing. And maybe when they are writing these books, but still not, that is not true. Bots are not just harmful tools. Bots are not. Some bots, were like botnets, and the bots are basically used for automating tasks. Some bots can be used in harmful way. Bots කියලා කියන්නේ automatically වැඩ කරන agents, like intelligent agents. යාළව ඉතින් කරදරකාරී විදිහට පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒතර මේ කියන bots ලා ඔකට ගන්න බෑ. Generally, bot is a software tool. It is automated, self-maintained or self-executing tool. So, but some bots are there. Some bots are basically creating botnets. These botnets are handled by bot admins. Maybe they are referring to this botnet. I don't know. Let's see, botnet. Botnet is something else, right? Botnet is basically here. You can see what is botnet. Botnet is a group of internet connected devices, right? Bots. Actually, these botnets can be used to perform distributed denial of service attacks, steal data, send spam, attack, access the device, its connection. Owner can control the botnet using commands and controls. The botnet, maybe they are referring to the botnet, right? Botnet කියන්නේ botnet admin කෙනෙක් bots ලා ගොඩාක් install කරලා ඒක handle කරන ගමන් ඒක use කරනවා නම් attacks වලට, so that is kind of botnet. Internet connected devices, basically these bots, right? These bots, right? Internet bot or web bot or robot, simply bot is a software application that is automated. Actually, this bot can be used by botnet admin to do some harmful tasks, like the DDoS attack. That is a separate story. Okay, let's write down this. I think better we write down our note rather than believing on their note. The hijacker. Hijacker. You know the flight hijackers, have you heard of? What these hijackers are doing normally? Yes, tell me. Who are the hijackers and what these hijackers are doing normally? Yes. Okay. No answer. If you don't know, tell me. I can. Okay, then hijackers. Hijackers are flight hijackers. So flight hijackers like flight එකට යාලා නගිනවා. Flight එකට නැගලා බලෙන් පැහැර ගන්නවා ගුවන් යාන. ඒගොල්ලෝ තමයි hijackers ලා කියන්නේ. ඒක අරගෙන යාලට ඕන දේවල් කරනවා. terrorist activities කරන්න පුළුවන්, වෙන තැනකට ගොඩ බස්සන්න පුළුවන්, අරගෙන ගිහලා කොහේ හරි හප්පලා දාන්න පුළුවන්. ඒගොල්ලෝ තමයි මේ hijackers ලා. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒගොල්ලෝ යන්න ඉන්න legitimate මේවා එක legitimate path එක illegitimate විදියට පාවිච්චි කරනවා. They are called hijackers. Right, browser hijackers. So the hijackers, basically they are capable of misdirecting user to different website. Yes, that is okay, and collect information regarding trade, commerce, advertisements. Hijacker is similar to what nonsense. Hijacker is similar to adware. My God, again wrong thing. Hijacker browser. So yes, he is capable of misdirecting. That is true. It is like hijacking or accessing the legitimate session with the user and the server, and actually they're trying to this hijacker try to take over the session and take the control of the session and misuse that session in any way that he like. Okay, let's say you have logged into Facebook and I am a hijacker. You have logged into Facebook means your account, your computer and the Facebook server has a link. So as a hijacker, I will come to the middle and hijack your session with you and Facebook, and now I can pretend as you and do some activity. Now you don't know you are hijacked. Sometimes you know it, you are hijacked. But anyway, I'm using your legitimate session to do illegitimate things. I'm taking your session Now I'm acting as Dimasha and I'm doing my own work with that. Maybe I'm attacking other people, I'm attacking even Facebook, I'm trying to get the information over that, I try to get the information of other people. So likewise, I have hijacked. So that is called session hijacking. Hijacker is basically, so he's kind of man on the middle. Is trying to take over the session and use that in illegitimate way, maybe to collect information, maybe to collect here, as the botnet says, to collect like attacks, to distributed denial of service attacks, steal data, send spamming. So actually attacker can handle it, right? Attacker can handle in the botnets. Similar to that, here hijacker is not a network. Hijacker is only hacking or attacking into individual session or the session, the particular session going on the legitimate session and misuse that. He's kind of a terrorist, try to take over or hijack a flight. So either by forcing or by cheating. Phishing. Phishing is like phishing, right? That means try to track, try to cheat, try to motivate, or try to fool you and get your information purposefully. So it's like you won a lottery. If you want to get this prize, you have to send your bank details. Then they're saying if you want to verify the bank, please do a transaction. Without doing a transaction, we can't verify. Therefore, we cannot deposit the money. Then you will do a small transaction. Maybe that small transaction worth $100. After doing the transaction, Fisher is missing. Okay, initially Fisher is suggesting that you won $100,000 lottery, but ultimately you end up with losing $100 from your account because you decided to give your information to this phishing person. He's trying to trap you, fool you. So maybe he's trying to get information by filling forms or clicking on a link. He's trying to get the information, referring a friends, likewise trying to get information and then fool you such a way. Spamming. Unauthorized, unsolicited emails, unsolicited, unaccepted, unwelcome, right? I don't want that mail, but that mail come to my inbox. Okay, I don't want that mail, but it comes to my inbox. Let me show a few with examples. Let's go to Google, Gmail, and spams. Spams. Okay, spams. Okay. Here, okay. Hello. Okay, a lot of spams. Oscar Williams. This is Mr. Oscar Williams. I'm writing to inform that I have arrived Chicago Midway International Airport with your consignment box worth sum of 4.8 million. Next day on, so you don't have classes next week, right? Because I got 4.8 million, so I'm not going to do any classes anymore. I'm going to retire from my past career. I'm not going to do any classes after that. I'm just joking, right? So you can see how they are trying to trap me. They're asking my full name, current home address, nearest airport, to my home, direct telephone number, right? Then I'll be looking forward about email. Here's diplomatic agent Oscar Williams. So he should won Oscar award for sending this kind of emails and trapping innocent people like me to offer 4.8 million US dollars. If you're interested, I can forward this email to you. This is from Oscar Williams. So let's see what Meili Liu is telling. Hello, content creator. My name is May, and I'm official representative Perfect Wall Corporation subsidiary. Tower Fantasy Technology Limited, more popularly known as Hotter Studio. We arrange game development and are currently interested in attracting new audience to our project. We guarantee the best conditions. Would be happy to work with you. Thank you for advanced reply. Okay, so So when I send the mail, like I can show you in the sent mail maybe, if I have any. Okay, these are some fake offers. So in sent. It's not this. Not this. Until you are dealing. I cannot find that. Okay. So anyway, so these are basically fake offers. These are not really real offers, right? Most of them. Here 3 free gifts. Get 16 free meals. Get started. Mealtime. Here we go. Spam. John Brown information. Send it me mail and asking, I'm contacting you to receive sum of $5,500,000 US left in the bank. My late client who died with the entire family in a motor accident. He bears same surname with you. Oh my God. I will give you details upon your response. Okay, very good. So these are kind of spams. Unwelcome, unwanted. So you can see this is blind carbon copy to me, means like he has sent this to many people, a lot of emails. He has sent this to email chain. That is why BCC. He has sent this email to many people, and they are thinking that maybe thousands, several hundred thousands of people thinking that at least one will believe his story and give some money to him. There are some people like that, right? Okay, one thing that I can show you, exe. Let's see, I think I have one. Okay, this one, this Martha, okay. Okay, these are the similar mail, right? You are the owner of Learn ICT, Dasun Nilanjana, question mark. Then GSC game would has an offer to you. Okay, they are going to give me an offer. Our Ukrainian games today has prepared nice game. Okay, some games about Stalker 2, something, the best features. Okay, he has sent this. Then I said, okay, yes, I'm interested. Tell me the method. Okay, then he sent in this. She sent in this Martha. Okay, our interest, promotional video on our product, pre-roll in your next video. Just a post with it on your socials. The duration of video 90 seconds. The video is already edited by our site. Okay, the objection of the promotion is here. You can click on the link and get that. Okay, so deal should be done before October 1st. Our budget depends on the quality of free slots, and it is about $500 to $10,000. That is a very big amount, right? For the moment's worth. Okay, our main methods payment, all these things are there, and here send me the materials also. Okay, great. So when I try, so I'm not clicking the link, but I check the link. So the link is from Dropbox, trustworthy. I went there and download the stuff and see. So what is inside? Inside that there's a, so she's telling what Dropbox, this is promo video, asking me to check the promo video material, video and the contract, and then asking me to sign this and send me back. Okay, inside this, so, let me show. Okay, when I download this, so let's go inside that. Still in the downloading press. Okay, right click on archive, asking me the password. That is basically to this why they are giving passwords. That the reason, one of the main reason is they want to avoid antiviruses. Okay, you can see it's downloading. The contract is a PDF, supposed to be a PDF. But see the tricky way that people are trying to trap other people. Okay, let it okay, great. This is the folder that is sent by Martha. And you have the promotional video. So no, this is about the stock again. So no doubt about that. But same time, she's sending me contract for YT promotion. The file size is 749 megabytes, right? And that is .pdf .exe. මේක දැන් ඕපන් කරන්න මම හාවෙක් කියලා තමයි හිතන් ඉන්නේ මාර්තා. අයි මම එක්ස්ටෙන්ෂන් ගැන දැනගන්න නැති වෙන්න ඕන මේ ලෝදයක්. මගේ එක්ස්ටෙන්ෂන් හයිඩ් කරලා තිබ්බනම් මොකද වෙන්නේ? If I hide these extensions, I can only see this one. එතකොට මට මේක පේනවා extension එක hide කරාම. How can I see this file? I can see this file as promotion.pdf. So Martha thinks that I'm from some Swaziland or some other other country. So basically, Martha thinks maybe Martha's thought is correct because I'm from Sri Lanka. The entire world thinks the Sri Lankans are utter foolish people to elect these kind of utter foolish leaders to the country who ruin the entire country just within few months. So maybe Martha is believing in that, and she thinks that I am typical Sri Lankan, and I will double click and give her infect this virus to my computer and give her all these sensitive information to work. Maybe she want to form a botnet or something and misuse my computer resources for that, and I need to be a fool to act like that, right? Okay, you can see these are the things, these are the ways that spam comes. So most of the Sri Lankans are safe from spams. Why? Why you think? They can't read, right? Most of they can't read and understand what are the instructions. So they are happily ignore the English letters sent by the spammers. But therefore most are safe. Okay, anyway, so you can see some of these are wrong. The phishing is basically, and spam is unauthorized. Most often spam related advertisements about the products, email, unknown person. The mailbox can get filled with such mails and uncut of those correct email address settings. So this is correct, yeah, for example, correct. So let's try this quickly because like these are correct. So please write the heading, malicious software. The first one, virus. Once a virus get infected to a computer, it can continue the infection chain. If you connect such computer to a network, or if you connect a storage device to the infected computer, it may spread. Virus is a malware which misuse computer resources. These are mostly an executable binaries. Got infected. Sorry. Once a virus gets these are mostly executable binaries. Worm. The second thing is worm. Similar to a real worm, the main intention of a computer worm is to make copies of itself as much as possible and spread over networks or using storage devices. Then adware. Main feature is displaying advertisements in an annoying way. It motivates to view, click, photo share, link, to the advertisement, and tries to promote a product or service. Then spyware. Okay, first of all, write first three, then I'll explain spyware and remaining things. Spyware. Spyware basically, as name implies, trying to spy on us, collecting information secretly about maybe our sensitive information, try to collect our sensitive information. These tools are trying to collect sensitive information, competitor information, personal information, and financial information about someone or some company. Interested information can be like passwords, emails, contact details, products and services, bank information, PIN numbers, etc. So these are some interested information about this. Okay, then Trojan horse. It is basically malicious software is hidden inside a useful software. It can behave as one of the above or below malware. We cannot say it is just for collecting. We cannot say it's just for spying, just use as spyware, because the behavior we cannot predict. The behavior can be virus, behavior can be Trojan, behavior can be spyware. Mostly behavior is spyware, that is true, but it can have different behaviors too. It will come out from the norm or from the legitimate software and execute. It can hide back again. After the execution, it can hide also. Hijacker. Get the control of a legitimate session or communication, channel, and use for his or her personal gains, personal activities. They can even use this for terrorism. So you can say examples are these are some hijacking examples. Phishing. Try to fool you for different reasons, including sensitive data collection, bank maybe access your bank account. Try to fool you for different reasons, including sensitive data collection, to access your bank information or bank data, bank account, etc. They might use spams, email links, or adware to do this. Right? In the book, it is given as this is similar to adware. No, they might use adware to do this. They might use email links, spams to do this. Spam. Unsolicited or unwelcome or unwanted emails and messages. The main intention is to increase network traffic and also misuse storages. This can even be used for phishing and phishing. Also to spread other malware. Spammers send multiple copies of same info. Spammers typically send multiple copies. I think you have seen, like, if you love your mother, send this to 10 people. If you want to see a surprise, or if you want to see your battery charge, send this to 3 groups, send this to 2 groups. Likewise, the spammers trying to motivate you to send this to multiple parties. That is the nature. Okay, I think rootkits. Rootkits are basically hardware level mostly. These, like, it is below the basic application software layer. Rootkits are mostly working below this application application software layer. It will also work below or same level as system software. The advantage is basically, so it's more hard to detect. Therefore, it is very hard to detect. It can even be embedded to a chip. At the manufacturing. So these are basically used for taking advantages of business. Some people, like in US, they are afraid of using Chinese hardware, thinking that there can be rootkits planted in the hardware level. It can open backdoors to hackers and let them plant different malware. So then hackers can time to time connect to this and plant different malware. That is the nature. Trapdoor, that is the last thing that we are going to discuss today. And the bots, actually, bots are not viruses, bots are not automated software, but let's discuss about botnets. Bots are not. Trapdoor, a secret entrance to some external parties. It can be by vendors to check license, updates, and vulnerability. Check the updates, license, because the manufacturers also need to, vendors also need to check this. But hackers can use secret backdoors similar to those. Actually, the vendor use backdoors are not dangerous, but the hacker use backdoors are dangerous. Hacker use backdoors are dangerous. Vendor use backdoors, it's normally there, right? They can plant any malware using this backdoor. It's like a hidden entrance. So they can, time to time, they can come and plant, similar to that rootkit level gate open. So similar to that, a trapdoor can be planted this way. Okay, the botnets and other issues I'll be discussing next day. So please take a screenshot if you have not written down this. The next day I'll be discussing about the remaining thing. Then good night. Please take a screenshot, right? And see you next day.